One of the match officials in Namibia was South Africa's Jonathan Kaplan, the most experienced Test referee of all time. Earlier this year, Kaplan announced his retirement. It was fitting then that an international career that began in 1996 in a game between Namibia and Zimbabwe should finish with a tournament featuring those same two sides.
I'm very aware of the fact that, it started in Africa and it's going to finish in Africa. I'm very grateful to be here, to be doing these two Africa Test matches. I'm going to be going out there to deliver the best quality performance that I can, but I think a lot of my emotion is actually out of my system now. I think just for me, just a quality performance and rewarding dominance and letting the game flow, which is my normal trademark.
Kaplan's last game in South Africa, this year's Currie Cup final, was a special occasion.
In that whole week, I was very emotional leading up to the game because it was a realization, almost a dawning, that this was it. This was the end of the road. This was the finish line. And when I got to the game, I could feel all of that emotion, and I was battling to keep it inside, keep it under control. But in that particular game, for whatever reason, when the anthems were played, I started to have a little blub, and then I thought I was getting it together, and then Frans Steyn came to me and just said what an honor it was, for him to have been part of my career, and congratulated me, and that tipped me over the edge. All that emotion just came to the fore, and it's funny, it's actually quite ironic. I didn't want to show that emotion, but that is what most people commented on, was the fact that how they could see how much the game and in essence my career had meant to me over such a long time.
His 70th and last Test match was the final game in Windhoek between Namibia and Kenya. Namibia have appeared in each of the last 4 World Cups and began as favourites, but an upset looked on the cards after Kenya scored 3 first-half tries. Trailing at the break, Namibia stormed back in the second half against a tiring Kenyan side. 55-35 the final score, and to bring the curtain down on an illustrious career, Jonathan Kaplan, aware of the symbolism no doubt, blew for full time.
This is the way it started. It started in Africa, it finished in Africa. That's a full circle, that's a beautiful story. And then also the game. The game was pretty open. I tried to sort of liberate the game, and I think for the most part succeeded. And you saw that the team that won were deserving, and the losers also had a full go. So, everyone walks away happy, players, spectators, and myself.